Stop explaining yourself to people that can't walk a mile in y'all shoes. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody doesn't need an explanation, especially if you living your life right. What give them the right? What give them the satisfaction to judge you because you decide to live your life the way you want to? Don't people out there in today's society want you to be a robot? They want you to be unhappy. When you make your life choices, you are happy. But guess what? They mad. They mad because you happy. They mad because you decided to change your life and grow. Like I told y'all before, some people are intimidated by the word growth, flourish. They are afraid of people that take their life very seriously. And y'all one of them. But your shoes are made for a champion. They are made for a winner. Can you dig what I'm saying? But everybody can't do what you are doing. Everybody ain't got that strength to keep going like you are. When you get heavily criticized, they want you to quit. But guess what? You kept on going. And that's what got them so angry, so frustrated, so mad. Because you start explaining yourself to people who the hell they think they are. Last time I checked, this is your life, right? So you shouldn't have to explain yourself to nobody. You hear me? Nobody. If they want to be mad, let them be mad. But one thing, the ones that run off at the mouth, I will tell you this. They can never ever get on your level. Because you know why? These people are afraid to fly. They like little chickens, little ducks. They scared to flap their wings and fly. As a matter of fact, they can't even fly nowhere. Because guess what? They so stuck and concentrating on the bottom, they can't even lift their wings and fly. But you, on the other hand, you an eagle. And eagles are not afraid to fly. Can you dig what I'm saying? Y'all, when you don't follow the crowd, that piss off losers. Because only a loser, a delusional loser will get so mad at you because you start explaining yourself to them. This is your prerogative. Can you dig it? And the moment when you start explaining yourself to people, when you start setting up boundaries, that made so many people, not all, but that made some folks very upset with you. That made people start talking to you. That made a lot of people that's turned their nose up at you. Because they look at you like you cocky. They look at you like you arrogant. But on the real though, you go doing the right thing. Because let me tell you something. When you no longer have friends in your circle, and you decide to change your life, and you start explaining yourself to people that couldn't walk a mile in your shoes, let me tell you something, dog. Miss Lady, you doing something right. The last time I checked, the only one that can do what you're doing is you. The only one that can go out here and put in that work is you, man. But like I told you, everybody can't be a winner. Everybody can't be a champion. Everybody can't be chosen. Everybody can't be a leader. Because guess what? It's not in their blood. And if it was, they'll be doing the same thing that you are doing. But let me also tell you this. It doesn't matter how much they don't understand the assignment that you on. The only thing that matters, you're going to get the assignment finished, completed, done. You hear me? You're going to get it done. While they over there run off at the mouth. I don't know who he think he is. I don't know who she thinks she is. Come up in here thinking they all that. Fellas, ladies. Let me reverse that. Ladies, fellas. You all that in a bag of chips. With the dip and the cold beverage on the side. Can you dig it? They just mad because they're not on your level. They can't be like you. And they will never, ever get on your level. But, man, oh me, oh my. Y'all got folks really pissed off because you start explaining yourself. You don't need to explain yourself to nobody, especially if they haven't walked a mile in your shoes. If they haven't done the things that you are doing, then they need to shut up. Like straight up facts, they need to shut it, zip it. But your actions, and not only that, the amount of work you putting in is going to have these people fooled. You finna fool a whole lot of people, man. And they not going to like it because that day when you start explaining yourself, you start setting boundaries, you start showing people, I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah, they feel some type of way now. They leave a stain on their heart. Because back then, you kept on explaining yourself to people. These people want to be so relevant, so bad, it was a crying shame. But now, they're not even important. Irrelevant. Want to be seen so much. Want to be heard. But you ignoring them. Because you're not going to go back and forth with a buffoon, with a straight up clown that belong in the circus. The circus need to come back and pick up their little children. Come back and pick it, Ronald McDonald, and all them silly little buffoons. Because you will no longer argue with an idiot, a clown, a buffoon, a straight up loser. You will not do it. Because you're not finna waste your time. You got better fish to fry and better chicken to cook. They want you to get distracted. They want you to go yang, 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 like a bunch of Chinese people. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. They want you to go argue with them. But look at here. All that arguing, all that going back and forth, man, you could be putting in the work. But see, some folks don't think like this. They woke up feeling grumpy, feeling ugly. You woke up in a good mood, blessed and highly favored, and pride, and joyful. They don't know what you have been through. None of them do. So don't give them no right, you hear me? No right to judge you. You understand? They give them no right to judge you. But you know, the weak will always talk. Girl, look at her. She thinks she all that. With that fake hair. The trick got weave in her hair. Look at him. He think he all that. With that fresh cut. Look at him. Try to talk all smooth and whatnot. Y'all, they are just jealous. Because you being yourself and they over there being somebody else. Try to keep up with the Joneses. Try to keep up with the Kim Kardashians and all that. They want to be like everybody else. They try to keep up with these people on the internet. And the whole time the people on the internet, it is fronting from the camera. But here you are, living your God-blessed life, being yourself. You ain't gotta go on social media and get on the camera and try to act like a online celebrity. That is not you. That's why they get mad at you, because you got your own identity. You hear me? You got your own ID. You ain't got to go out here and try to put on this type of mask to impress somebody or kiss somebody's behind, that's to get away, or that's to get by. That's not you. That's why they wish. They wish. They talk down on you, but let me tell you this. They want to be like you so bad. That's why they got their little notebook, their little pen, be writing every note that you are doing. Hell, if you yawn, they write that down. Oh, he yawning, let me write it down. Girl, she yawning. I gotta write this down. Everything you do, you tie your shoe, they gonna write that down. You stretch, they gonna write it down. Hell, if you pass gas, they gonna write that down. But you get my point. Everything that you are doing, they want to do it too. You might as well say, you inspire these people. You start splitting yourself, you start giving a you know what, now they care. The moment when you stop caring and stop explaining yourself, that's when they want to care all of a sudden. But we used to go yin yang with these people. They did not care. But when you zip it, you got away from them, you start explaining yourself, now all of a sudden they want to care. All of a sudden they want to ask questions. Now all of a sudden they got to send their little minions. So they can ask you the question. They didn't go back and tell what you had said. People would get so desperate, they got to send somebody else to do their dirty work. Because they know doggone well, if they come to you face to face, you're not going to acknowledge them. You could be like Casper the Savage Ghost. You could be like Casper the Friendly Ghost. But in this case, you could be Casper the Savage Ghost. Because you're going to act like you don't see him. You don't hear him. You don't even smell their presence. Because guess what? That presence of theirs, their hygiene is stink. You're not going to acknowledge nobody who got a bad attitude, who's grumpy, who don't even want to take a bath, that's too lazy to wash their butt crack and all that. You're not even explaining yourself to dirty people. They are cut from a different type of cloth. They're dirty, rotten, rough side of the cloth. You get what I'm saying? Excuse me. What you look like? Yeah, I'm going to do this and that. Well, why you want to do that? Oh, because X, Y, and Z, etc., etc. No. No, we're not doing that. In 2025, we are not doing it. You heard me? We are not going to do it. They want you to tell you their business. They want you to tell them why you desire to be a millionaire, a successful businessman, businesswoman. That's none of their business. If they want to get on your level, they need to take notes from the teacher, which is you. You the teacher, they the student. They are young and you are OG. But if they want to listen, they'll sit their little crusty behinds and get ready to listen. Y'all the teacher, tell them class is in session. Be seated. But if they don't want to learn, hey, that's on them. That is on them, y'all. The more they play, the more they gonna suffer. Let me repeat that one more time. The more they go out here and be stuck in the matrix, they're gonna suffer. They want to play, let them play. But sooner or later, they're gonna end up suffering. Because last time I checked, you not in their shoes, and you sure as hell ain't no loser. But this is what people want y'all to do. They want you to explain yourself. Like, who the hell are they? Do they pay your bills? No. Do they put food on your table? No. Do they put clothes on your back? Nope. If you got any children, little bitty kids, do they feed your children? But the ones that got kids and they grown, hey, this ain't for you. But if you got little bitty children, are they helping you raise your children and feeding them? I think not. They always want an explanation. They always want you to explain yourself. Tell them to take that explanation and share it with the sun, the moon, and the stars don't shine. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. Them days are over with, y'all. The same ones that's talking, if they were wearing your shoes, they be over there crying in the corner. I can't do it. It's too much. But they want to be chosen though, right? They want to be like you though, right? But soon, if they get in that same position, they ain't gonna be able to handle it. They're going to stay in a child's place. They want to be grown. They want to be like y'all so bad, ladies and gentlemen, but until that day, they step into your shoes, they got to put down them bad habits. Stop talking down on themselves and on people, but they're afraid to do it because, well, what he gonna think if I do this? What's she gonna think? I'm afraid. The world gonna judge me. You know what? I'm just gonna stay right here and be a buffoon for the rest of my life. I'm just gonna stay right here and be a butt kisser all my life. Yes, your majesty. Yes, your master. I don't want to go out there and be a leader. It's too hard. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be right here with my friends. Stupid. Flat out stupid. But hey, that's their choice. That's their decisions. So they want to be a loser all their life? They got no right trying to come for you and ask you, why you doing that? So what make you want to do that? Don't even explain yourself. No explanation. Let the judgmental folks keep their heads shoveled up their rear end. Because they can't see their own bull crap that they are doing and they are saying. They literally are asleep out here. It's giving me the Walking Dead vibes. Sleepwalking zombies. It's giving me Michael Jackson Thriller vibes. They out here doing the Thriller. They halfway asleep. When they see somebody like you putting in the work, they want to ask all these dumb questions. Don't give them nothing. Let them suffer. Let them sit there and figure it out. While they brush their brains out, while they over there brashing their head, trying to figure out your game plan, you're over there succeeding. You 10 steps ahead of these folks. They still on level 1. They haven't even started yet. Just like a video game. You started from level 1 to where you're at right now. They haven't even started yet, y'all. Because you know why? They're afraid to put in that work. They ain't got that same strength like you got. They ain't got no resilience. They wish they did, but like I said, everybody can't be like y'all. And everybody can't do what a runner is doing. That's why they want you to explain yourself. And you ain't going to explain yourself to nobody out here. Because you dig what I'm saying. So, let them sit there and be judgmental all they want to. But you, on the other hand, you got places to go and assignments that need to be completed. And they will be completed. Ain't nobody or anything going to stop you. Like Shaka Khan said, ain't nobody gonna stop you, and ain't nobody gonna get in your way. But if they do, they're gonna get ran over spiritually. Can't nobody stop you but you. God got your back. So, while they over there worrying about you, plucking their nerves, stressing themselves out about you, man, you somewhere chilling, working, relaxing, moving in silence, being low key, keeping everything on the hush. And not only that, you being yourself. And this is why they can't stand you, because you being yourself while they're over there trying to figure out who they are. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. God bless you all. Y'all please be safe out there. Thank you all for the support, positive feedback, all that. Positive vibes over here. So y'all be safe out there on the roads. Remember, don't give up. I'm still rooting for you. We ain't stopping till we rise to the top. So, shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Once again, I love you. Don't stop doing what you're doing. And most importantly, don't explain yourself to people that couldn't walk a mile in your shoes. Can you dig it? But anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Turn your notifications bell on. Remember, share this video. Like, leave some positive feedback. If you're new here, Click that subscribe button. You ain't gonna regret it, dog. Miss Lady, Brownie Spiritual Warrior is heading out this thing. Peace.